Hi, this is Bobby Cox with the Atlanta Braves, and you're watching Sports Talk.
You're about to leave reality and enter the world of fantasy sports.
Sports!
Hello there, you fantasy sports fans, and welcome to Sports Talk, where we make fantasy sports into a reality. Now, last week I handed you a couple of pearls, Elijah Dukes, David DeJesus, and also Marcus Thames, and all three of them have been sensational. I hope you picked them up at the time, and also hope you're ready for a new batch of players on the rise. Let's take a look at the bargain bin, and we're going to start with a masked marvel, and that is a catcher by the name of Jared Saltalamacchia. Congratulations to him. He has the longest last name ever in Major League Baseball. That has nothing to do with his fantasy value. What does have to do with his fantasy value is that he has some power. 14 home runs in just over 120 career games. There's a reason this guy was traded for Mark Teixeira. Texas thinks very highly of him. The problem has been on the defensive side. That explains why Gerald Laird has started so far for the Rangers, but he's now disabled. He's going to be out a couple of weeks. Saltalamacchia finally, just at the age of 23, is going to get a chance to play every single game. So if that's the case, I certainly recommend you pick him up. This guy's not like Matt Napoli. He is not one-dimensional. He's not an all-or-nothing hitter. Yes, he's struggled so far, but the more at-bats should certainly help him out. I definitely recommend you pick up Saltalamacchia. You can thank me later. Next batter up is at third base for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The name is Jose Bautista. This guy's got some power at the age of 27. Last 2 years has had a combined 31 home runs. This year, he's already on pace for about 20 of them. I think this guy's a player on the rise. Yes, his average is low. He has a career average of just 244, but he's starting to find his own, and he's on a team with a lot of offensive punch. Jason Bay's there doing well. LaRoche does well on occasion. There's certainly some guys, Nate McLouth obviously comes to mind. Well, Bautista's right in there, and he's going to have an opportunity to drive in some runs and also score some runs. If you're looking for a cheap third baseman, Jose Bautista might be a star on the rise. Don't think he's ever going to hit 30 home runs, but 20 to 25 is very realistic for that Pittsburgh Pirates. And we're going to finish off with Yuniesky Betancourt. This was a great move by Jim Riggleman. One of the first things he did as manager of the Seattle Mariners is move this guy closer up in the order to Ichiro Suzuki. This guy was batting ninth the whole season, and I just don't understand why. He's a much better hitter than Jose Vidro, a much better contact hitter than a Richie Sexton. If you put this middle infielder at the second or third spot in the order, he's going to score some runs. And I'll tell you what, you might not have noticed it from the box scores, but he's also got some power. You don't just hit 38 doubles, but that's what he did last year. I think this is a guy who in a better situation and doesn't have to deal with some bad pitches batting ninth in a lineup. I think he could hit 15 to 20 home runs. I think his average will remain around 290. This is a guy with a lot of talent. He's still also very young. Give him a chance to succeed, moving him up in the batting order. Great move by the Mariners. His fantasy value just went all the way up. Well, that's a look at the bargain bin for now. You could watch me more on sports.com. If you have any questions, email me at rob@sports.com. Until then, well, may the sports be with you.